Hey, Jacksonville, what is up?
Welcome to the 5-Star Design Show. Remember, life is just too short for boring backyards.
That's right. That's why as landscape designers, we want to create great outdoor spaces where people actually spend time. So if you want a backyard makeover at your house, give us a call at 962-7378 or visit us on the web at www.5startvshow.com, where you can look at our old archive episodes and all of our projects. And remember, as always, dare to do something cool with your backyard.
Up next on the 5-Star Design Show, you're going to see the incredible Waterfall project. The Mullins wanted a show-stopping view to their backyard from the moment you walked into the front door. You'll be amazed at this incredible front and backyard makeover.
Welcome to the 5-Star Design Show. In today's episode, our clients have done some recent remodeling, so they really want to upgrade their backyard and just make the most of their living space.
That's right, and our homeowners wish list includes creating some curb appeal for their front of their house. They want some really grand waterfalls and an entertaining space outside. So once again, it's up to the 5-Star Design team to give them exactly what they want.
So let's go gather the team and get started.
All right, let's go. All right, Yvette, this is going to be a great project, huh?
It is, Tony, because not only do we get to design the back, but we get to do something with the front as well. You better have some good ideas.
Like I've ever been short on good ideas. But before we get into my great ideas, let's take a look at what we're working with here.
Great, so let's get started with the front yard.
Well, anytime we're dealing with the front yard or the entrance, remember it's about Tony's 3 rules of curb appeal.
Oh, Tony, I thought we were done with the 3 rules.
Oh, Yvette, we have not even scratched the surface. I mean, there's been volumes written on Tony's 3 rules of curb appeal. In fact, if everything was written about Tony's 3 rules of curb appeal, there wouldn't be enough books in the world to contain it all.
And there would not be anyone to read them either.
Well, anyway, so rule number 1 is we need to roll out the red carpet. Right now we're dealing with a boring, outdated concrete patio, gives no emphasis to the front.
So what you're saying is just extend out the front walkway and create something interesting to look at, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Why didn't you just say that?
It's a good question, Yvette. So rule number 2 is what we need to do is bring the landscape out.
Oh, do not sing. Do not sing.
We need to really let the landscape out, and we're going to define the space and make it, capture it for the front yard. It's really going to make a big difference.
Okay, great.
And rule number 3 is create an outdoor foyer. We need to do something with the front entrance to make a nice, welcoming foyer, just like the inside of your house.
We do. All right, we're moving right along to the backyard.
All right, let's go check it out. All right, Yvette, with this backyard project, what's going to be very important is the views. I mean, notice how there's houses straight across, but then to the sides, we've got beautiful views to the preserve. So I think it's time that we steal some real estate.
Now, you know, Tony, stealing is illegal.
Well, whatever, but anyways, we're going to frame the views to the right and left, make the houses disappear, and it's really going to look like they own more land now.
Sounds good. But Tony, how are we going to incorporate the waterfalls with the rest of the design?
Yeah, so what I want to do, Yvette, is we have this beautiful new addition to the house, and it has so much glass in it that I want to bring the water feature as close up to the house as possible.
I get it, Tony, so it's really like bringing the outdoors inside.
It really is, but wait until you see it, Yvette. It's going to be incredible.
Great, so what else do we have planned for the project?
Well, I want to go ahead and incorporate in an arbor that's going to frame the view out this way. Also with some built-in seating, it's going to make a great entertaining area.
Sounds great, Tony. Now we have a rough plan. Let's go to the design studio and make it happen.
All right, but whose plan are you calling rough anyway?
Yours. It's always rough around the edges.
What are you talking about? Landscape designer, Tony's 3 rules of curb appeal? How can that be rough?
Well, just just because it's you.
The Mullins are a wonderful couple who would love to have an outdoor retreat to relax in and entertain. They've asked 5 Star Design to create impressive waterfalls, entertaining space, and some curb appeal. Let's go to the design studio and make it happen.
All right, well, our clients want some curb appeal, some great waterfalls, and just a great place to relax and entertain. And I've had my double tall extra hot latte skim milk with whip, so I'm ready to get started.
And I've had my 11 cups of coffee, so let's get into this thing.
All right, where do we start, Tony?
Well, I just want to touch on the curb appeal in the front because I want to spend more time in the back because it's going to be spectacular.
Tony, changing out this driveway from concrete to pavers is going to be great.
It really will. Then we'll carry the pavers from the driveway all the way up to the front door. Change out to natural stone to make a great outdoor foyer.
That's right. We're going to jazz up this front landscape quite a bit.
It's going to be awesome. So that's a quick overview of the front. Now the fun starts with the backyard.
That's right. To get to the backyard, our clients can walk underneath this arbor through a meandering path to the backyard.
And then, kabam! The Mullins wanted some waterfalls. I'm talking big waterfalls, so we designed them Niagara.
Those waterfalls are going to be great, and they are going to be big too. They're definitely going to be able to block out the view of those homes.
It's really going to be the highlight of the entire project. We're going to have over 15 tons of natural stone, 25,000 gallons per hour of water flowing over 6 sets of waterfalls, and then plantings to soften up the whole area.
This water feature is going to be really close to the house. It's really going to bring the outdoors inside. We're also going to do a good job of framing the views and blocking out any bad views. Over here we're going to have an arbor with seating wall. It's going to be a great place to entertain. Tell me a little bit more about this area, Tony.
Going back to the views, we're going to design in this arbor to frame the view of the preserve.
That's right, and the arbor is also going to provide some much needed shade. And with the dwarf mondo grass in between the flagstone here, it's just going to give a great garden feel.
And then we'll have the seating walls, just a total great outdoor room.
And here we have the amaretto paver that we're going to use for the driveway as well as both walkways.
And then when you get up by the front door, we're going to change to this classic oak flagstone. We're also going to use this in the backyard for the patio and the caps on the seating wall.
It's going to look fantastic.
So Yvette, looks like it wraps up another plan. What's next?
Well, up next, the moment you've all been waiting for, the reveal.